Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World. And in 5 seconds, the weekly reset will happen. And you know what? I'm not getting the Spectral Blade. The reason why I didn't get the Spectral Blade was because I already have 4 or 5 of them. And ever since I got the Mythic Sword, that's all I really use. So, here we go. Let's take a look at what happened. So, right now, as you guys can see, I don't think there's going to be anything over here. I don't think there's going to be anything here. Why? Because we haven't had an update yet. Okay, so I was right. So let's talk about that first. Let's talk about the update that is coming, which is right here, which says, hey everyone, version 11.30 is on its way for tomorrow. Downtime begins at 4 a.m. Stay tuned for updates when downtime ends. Now, if you guys don't know what is going to be coming in version 11.30, just go check out my previous videos. I'll make one of them pop up there in the corner. That is my coming soon video, where we know for sure we are getting the removal of transform keys. And I went in that video, I talked all about transform keys, what's going to happen, etc., etc. That's what we know for sure is going to be happening. Now, we can assume that something else is going to happen. And if we go over to Reddit, we can take a look that today there was this post saying, version 11.30 update timing. Hey everyone, there's snow in the forecast. Version 11.30 is on its way for tomorrow. Downtime begins at 4 a.m. Stay tuned for updates when downtime ends. Now, do you guys see this right here? There's snow in the forecast. Does that mean that Frostnite is returning? Yeah, I think it is. If you guys want to see that, it's a previous video that I did. I talked all about what Frostnite is, because a lot of people have been asking me, hey, why are so many people excited for Frostnite? What's so great about Frostnite? Personally, for me, I wasn't a huge fan of Frostnite. I think it was fun. It was fun. We did figure out how to do it. We did help people like with the burn bright ones, or certain other ones, because you got the banner and stuff like that. So I did think it was important for us to to help other people with them. But honestly, it was an okay event. It was okay. It was fun for me. I personally, by the end of it, I was kind of like, okay, we just need something new, because all that they did was the exact same event with one little alteration. Some alterations weren't really that difficult. I am glad though that they didn't put Burn Bright and Slip Out together in the same one. That would have been a little difficult. And of course, a lot of people know that it was the level 128 Frostnite, which I know tons of people were really excited about. I personally didn't even really try to do it. To me, it's not fun to be in a mission for 2.5 hours and then fail in the last 10 seconds, because that's what happens. But you know what? If it comes back this year in the exact same form, then yeah, I wouldn't mind trying it out. But that's the other thing too. The meta has changed so much that it can't come back the same. If Frostnite does return, it has to come back in a totally different way. So you may also be wondering, well, why is there nothing in the shop? And this is why. I've explained this before. Right now, we don't have the patch update yet. Right now, everything should still be the same. Yes, you still have, as of the moment of me making this video, you have yourself about 10 hours. 10 hours to complete any of these quests if you haven't done them. From what we know, no. The dungeons are not going away. Dungeons are sticking around. I kind of have a feeling the dungeons are going to stick around until, I think they're going to stick around until the end of season 11. So dungeons are going to be around there, and I really hope that the 116 Storm King stays around forever. But it's possible that it's going to go at the end of season 11. But I hope it does. I hope it sticks around, because it's one of my... Whenever I have nothing else to do, I love just going to this Storm King and just grinding it over and over again. Gets me a good amount of materials. That's why my materials have been looking so nice and chunky lately. I mean, that's why. Because of that. And I have been upgrading stuff like crazy, but I still have a bunch. Now, the other thing is the other Storm King. the other Storm King. The Storm King right here, which as you guys can see right now, it's blocked off. It's blocked off for me. But if I go check out my quest logs, I should have. Is it going to be here? It's not going to be here, is it? No. Should we close my game or just, you know what? Let's try and select the game mode. If I go out and go back in, I should have my weekly Storm King mission, which for me personally, I know that a lot of people right now are probably doing it right now. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I don't have it. I don't have my weekly ones. So I guess I have to reset my game. Oh no, I have to reset my game apparently. But yeah, if you don't have it, just reset your game. You should be there so you can do your weekly Storm King. And tomorrow morning at 4 a.m., like we said in the Reddit right here, at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, the game is going to go down. When the game comes back up again, we will have... Well, when it comes back up again, we won't have these quests anymore. We might have Frostnite here. We should have Dungeons and this Storm King domain still here. But fortunately, Hexylvania is going away. So if you guys want something for Hexylvania, you definitely have to get it now. Right now in the item shop, there is nothing. If there's something coming, like let's say for example, let's say the snowball launcher is coming back, okay, this week. Then what's going to happen is after the reset, we're going to get something else here. Right now, it's not here. Now, I am kind of wondering if these event items are going to go away, but they haven't really said anything. I think that these are going to stick around to the end of season 11. That's why I still haven't gotten them yet, though. I probably will. I mean, I have enough gold. I probably will. And let's wrap it up by looking at the shop. So, what do I recommend to get? I'm going to say it every single time, the same thing. I recommend you first start by getting the armory slots. Trust me, you're going to need them. That's the first item I get. The second item I get is always the reperk. Bloop. Oh, sorry. That's not it. That's the reperk right there. Second thing I get is always the reperk. Boink. Then I get myself, if I need it, the rare and uncommon perk up. Right now I've been leveling up a lot of schematics, so I do need rare because I always just take them to rare. And finally, if you still need it or if you really want it, you can go ahead and get yourself the evolution materials. The pure drops of rain, lightning bolt, Iowa storms, and storm shards. The only one I've been getting is the pure drops of rain because it does help out. It does help out with the pure drops of rain. Although if you find a good 4x mission that has any of these, definitely worth doing it. Now, should you get the legendary flux? For me personally, I don't really recommend spending on it unless you absolutely need it. I have been taking some of my heroes that are epic to legendary lately, so I have been buying it. But apart from that, the only other time you're going to need it is if you have a epic schematic that is going to, once you increase it in rarity, give you a different type of sixth or passive skill or passive perk. That's the only other time that I would recommend to do it. But that's it for the shop. Again, don't worry, it's very possible that tomorrow morning when we log back in, there's going to be a new weapon here or a returning weapon. I kind of think that we're going to go with the snowball launcher. We already got the spectral blade. Oh, we have well, unfortunately, those weapons really aren't that important right now, are they? Yeah, so the what's it called? Not flintlock. Medieval weapons, yeah. Probably the medieval weapons will return. The Jabberwocky was fun. Oh, it's not here, is it? The Holiday Armory too. All of these will return. The Tree of Light, Ralphie's Revenge, the Coco 45, the Pain Train, and the Santa's Little Helper. Out of all of these, the Tree of Light is still pretty cool. The Santa's Little Helper is one that I would also recommend. But remember, now that we have mythic weapons, if you have a mythic weapon, you're probably not going to be using much of these. I will say this though, personally for me, I kind of feel like I may be going for, a Tree of Light because I wouldn't mind needing it. But if you don't have them, if you don't have the mythic weapons, definitely the Tree of Light is pretty great. The Pain Train is a pretty solid AR. The Santa's Little Helper, of course, is amazing. And even if you have the mythic weapons and you're like me, who doesn't want to use them because they cost so many cells, Yeah, the Pain Train and the Santa's Little Helper, total awesome ones. Ralphie's Revenge has incredible headshot damage. Yeah, definitely need to get him. And also, one other weapon that should be coming back that is not there is the Yeoman. The beautiful Yeoman that carried us through so much. It should be interesting. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. As always, I am DUJ2. This has been Fortnite Save the World, taking a look at this weekly reset, which, if anything, is more of a, hey, something else is coming. So the downtime will be happening tomorrow at 4 a.m. We'll have to see what else version 11.30 brings us. I think it's going to be a big update. I think it's going to be a big update. I think it's going to be... I think it's going to be a big update, and I think it's also going to be... I want to say this. I think that they will have worked on Frostnite. I really do. I think that they will have worked on Frostnite. They have to level it up because the meta has changed so differently now. So I think it's going to be different. But I hope it's not too hard to. Anyway, if you guys enjoy this video, if you enjoy what I do on my channel, please do me a huge favor and have yourself a fantastic day. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next one. See ya.